Oh no! Oh my goodness!
You're stuck.
Say thank you. Say thank you.
Yes.
Goodbye.
Huh?
There's no. Is that Molly? Look, look, look. Look at there. Tina, look at there. On top. Molly.
Has anyone dropped an earring?
About 20 minutes. So we are under time pressure. We still have the option to skip the ride into the next gallery, which has all the same information anyway, and there are still 8 more galleries left to see.
What time does it close?
Well, it won't close for another hour or so, but all I'm saying is that we'll be waiting in the queue for 20 minutes.
It's all 6 minutes, right?
That's right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Nakakita ng light. Gusto nyo mag-photo?
Horror train.
They put me to work on 401. That's what we called her. We knew she'd be the largest passenger ship in the world, but we didn't call her Titanic then. I was there from the beginning. I watched the ship race through the keel blocks. They set big wooden blocks on the slipway to start with. Then the keel at top of it, like a backbone. And the frames attached to that, like a skeleton. Workshops everywhere. It took weeks to find a way around. But the workshops were every trades we ever heard of. Painters, sailmaking, very well equipped it was. That's how we built the triple expansion engines. 2 of them, each as high as a 3-story house. I worked in the frame bending shop. You'd heat steel beams in the furnace, then hook them onto slabs of cast iron and hammer them curved. It was skilled work. You had to bend them more than you needed because the frames faded out a little when it cooled. The shell plates that made up the hull weighed up to 4.5 tons. They were taller than the da. The plates were overlapped on the edges. Some were raised, one after another. We called it clincher. One of the foremen taught me years ago. That's how you built these ships. I worked as a heater boy. You had to heat the rivets on a wee plate. You pumped the bellows till the rivet was white hot. Then you get a hold of it with your tongs and throw it up to the catcher. And he put it in the hole in the plate with the holder up. There were 2 of us on the other side of the plate with the holder up. We had to hammer the rivet so it filled the hole before it turned dull red. The double bottom. That's a wee space we called the tanks, made up of steel plates. The rest of the rivet squad all had to fit into that gap. One of the 4 men would check each rivet with a special hammer. If it made a ringing sound, they'd have to get back. We chased it out after work. I'd get scared working down in that double bottom. You only had candles for light, constant hammering against the shell plate. You could hear it all over Belfast. Some of those boys ended up stone dead, so did. We were paid 31 bob a week. The heater boy in Catchword at 16 bob. But we all worked the same 54 hours. The upper deck was steel too, and part of the strength of the ship. There's no straight lines in a ship, and when you look down the weather deck, you can see the sheer of a hull, the stopped her flexing at sea. The stern frame had to be strong enough to take the rudder turning in heavy seas. You'd have all these timbers and guy wires to steady the frame, and men scurrying around like ants underneath. When we came to launch day, I was torn between pride and fear. The alleyways were coated in tallow, train oil and soft soap. So the ship would slide when they shifted her weight off the blocks. That was the most dangerous part. And the shipwrights were knocking away the last props. They were under compression, you see, and the sliding ways would be released by the hydraulic trigger.
Thank you for joining us. The tour will end in a few seconds. Please exit the car carefully and make sure you don't leave any personal possessions behind.
Mommy, it's the map. Mommy, it's the map.
Titanic was ready for her maiden voyage. For Belfast, the triumphant culmination of many
Nakita niya yung mga candles. What's this? Parang nagagalit na nanay.
Nasa si Tina.
Sino bro? Nasaan tayo pupunta? Yun na. May busy.
Dapat pala.
Wow, time on this tour. The time we advertise is 8:30, but we have 4 coaches doing the tour today. McCombs have 4 coaches, so we're the first of the 4. Means we get a head start on my colleagues, and we're going to try and keep that head start. We're going to try and stay ahead of them all day long. It's really important. Now, you're not going to be in your seat very long. You're just going to be sat there now for the next sort of 15, maximum 20 minutes. We're going to leave Belfast very quickly. We're going to join the motorway system, and that's going to bring us north. Your first stop, 20 minutes from now, will be in a very historic town. It's a place called Carrickfergus, and we stop there for a couple of reasons. We stop in Carrickfergus to take a look at an ancient castle. It's a medieval structure, 12th century. Carrickfergus Castle is a fantastic structure, and you'll get some great photographs. Now, I'm going to talk to you about the castle. We'll talk about that when we get a little closer. The other reason we stop in that town is to give you an opportunity or a chance to use the toilets, the bathrooms. I'm going to stop right next to them, and they are fantastic as far as toilets go. I would almost encourage you while we're there, get yourself in and check them out. Go have a look at them. And the reason when we leave Carrickfergus, it's important to use the toilets, because when we leave Carrickfergus, we're going to embark on a longer journey. You're going to be in your seat for maybe around 1 hour. We're going to drive up, we're going to join the North Antrim Coast Road, and we're going to get your scenic drive started at that point. We're going to follow the coast road for around 1 hour, and we're going to drive right along the edge of the North Channel. The North Channel is a body of water. It separates Northern Ireland from our very close neighbours in Scotland. At its closest point, as the crow flies, the Scottish coastline is just 13 miles away. Just 13 miles, and I'm pretty sure we'll get a look at it today. If I can see it, I'll certainly point it out to you. Either way, beautiful seascape, beautiful landscape all the way along the show. I'll talk to you a little bit about the characters, and we'll certainly talk about the scenes that were played out at those locations. And if you're a fan, perfect. You know, you can go and immerse yourself in it. You can stand on the very spot. You can do all the star jumps, take all the selfies. My goodness, you can recreate the scenes if you wish, and I'm sure you'll love it. But what I always say to my passengers, and I mean this really sincerely, and in terms of eating, you can snack away. You know, if you want to bring snacks in to keep your energy levels up, of course you can do that. You work away, sandwiches, crisps, whatever. I really don't mind that either. The one thing I would ask though, now we're at capacity. We're absolutely full today, and we're going to be your second stop today. We should be in that village about 9:45, I would think, or very close to it. Now when we leave the village of Carnlough, we continue the scenic drive.
Go ready, ready, run. Ready, ready, run.
No, and stop.
Ready, ready. Stop there when you get there.
Hindi ka na mga Game of Thrones na kanang kuan. Game of Thrones ka mga sites ba?
Isa na.
Say hi, say hi, say hi, say hi. Say hi, kinugot mo yun.
Good morning.
Say hi, say hi.
Come on, come on. Wow. Look, 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 look. Ayun. Cold? Daling lalamig to. May jacket ka?
Ikaw ka man, bibili pa kami, bibili pa kami.
Pag-ingat, pwede pumikat.
Put your glasses on. Where's your glasses? Where's your glasses?
With your glasses.
Oh, there now, we're gonna go back now.
Help! You say, help! Help, Tommy!
Help! Ganun yung parati yung Mami, keep up, Mami!
Nandito na kami sa
Dito kami nakasakay ni Athena. Wow. Sige na, papasok na tayo nak.
After that, years of therapy. Following that, awful. Who dresses? Coming down the hill.
Careful! There they are! You found them!
kami.
Napanat pag ganyan edad mo. Babalik lahat tayo.
May mga tao sa loob.
Picturean kita.
May manager. Pero dito lang.
Baka magsawa nila. Let's run, Pinang, run! Run, Pinang!
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Welcome. Yes, come on, let's go. Huwag na.
Pinang, pagdating mo doon, hello everyone.
Let's go, let's go.
Para marami tayo ng chat. Walking, walking, come on.
Maybe walk.
Hello everyone na pagdating mo doon. Sabay din siya. Walking, walking.
Yeah, run, baby.
You go fast. You go fast. Tito Joey. You go fast, Tito Joey. Please, Tito Joey, please. Please, Tito Joey. Look at my